Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RS on YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Jack Thiel. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action here today. Thank you all for joining us as we have the Campbellsville All-Stars against the Redland All-Stars. The Redland All-Stars will be your away team. The Campbellsville All-Stars will be your home team. Here's how Redland is going to line up. And the starting lineup at the plate. Leading off will be L.J. Cox. Batting second is going to be Asher Burke. Batting third will be Grayson Talley. Batting fourth will be Tanner Villarreal. Batting fifth will be Zach Meniscus. Batting sixth will be Jack Zengurley. Batting seventh will be Bowen Glass. Batting eighth will be Logan Trimmer. Batting ninth will be Albert or Burton Gary. And batting 10th will be Will DeLong. And those are your hitters for the Redland All-Stars. For Campbellsville, it's going to be Mason Burris on the mound. Here's the first pitch. High, 4-1 in left field will be Brantley Wilson. In center field, Jonah Bradstreet. In right field, Graham Tuning. From third base to first, Tate Jones at third. You have Carter Oliver at short. As the 1-0 misses outside. At second base will be Crew Tedder. At first base, Noah Whitley. And catching will be Dane Gray, but your pitcher once again is Mason Burris. Down the count early, 2-0. And Cox takes that one to count now, 3-0. And there's a call, strike on a 3-0 pitch. Game 3 here on the major field. Of course, we have coverage of both games going on at the same time. And L.J. Cox takes ball 4. So a good start for the Redland All-Stars.
Now coming to the plate, third baseman, number 11, Asher Burke.
So Asher Burke now will be the hitter. Starts to con off with the strike. No one. Burke takes another call strike. That ball gets past the catcher. That will allow Cox to advance to second safely. So it's a 0-2 count with a runner at second and nobody out. These teams a part of the Spider-Man pool. That one fouls it off, and the winner of this game will advance to the World Series bracket, while the loser will go to the Ironman bracket. So a pivotal game between these two teams as they both stand 1-1. 0-2. And Burke takes away 4-1. For the Redland All-Stars, they lost to Altamont, but they defeated West Lynn. And for Campbellsville, they beat West Lynn and lost to Altamont as well. 1-2. Burke, right side and foul. So 1-2 now. Beautiful day here at Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, where the sun shines bright. The 1-2. That one on the ground to the shortstop. Backhanded grab. The long throw. He is safe. That's going to allow Cox to advance to third safely. A hard play right there for Carter Oliver. That is one long throw and almost got the runner Burke. Nevertheless, it's going to be an infield single. Runners on the corner. Nobody out for Grayson Talley. So the catcher for Campbellsville, Dane Gray, giving out some defensive signs for alignment, as there is an opportunity here for a double play, but possibly, if you have the opportunity, able to cut down the runner at home if Cox does go. And Talley takes a called strike. Runner goes to second, but the missed throw. They tried to trick Cox at third, but the errant throw will allow Redland to score their first run of the game. And Burke will advance to second as well. Those are one of those plays you see teams do to try to trick the runner at third when the runner at first goes to second. But it was a high throw and it got away. 0-1. Talley fouls that one left and out of play. The Redland All-Stars all the way from Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. And Campbellsville All-Stars all the way from Campbellsville, Kentucky. That pitch inside on Talley. The countdown moves 1-2. 1-2 from Burris. And a swing and a miss. Talley ahead of that one. And a big out number 2.
Coming to the plate, catcher number 7, Tanner Villarreal.
So now Tanner Villarreal with a runner on second. And 2 outs, 15 pitches so far for Burris on the mound. And pumps the first pitch strike down the middle. On. That one gets away, but a good job by the catcher to get that one. For Tanner Villarreal, his favorite pro athlete, JT Realmuto, as he's a fan of the Philadelphia Phillies. He also enjoys playing flag football and basketball. The 1-1 misses low for ball 2. He enjoys burgers, cereal, and eggs. His favorite music is Eminem and Spanish music. The 2-1, and Villarreal will foul that straight back. Count is even at 2 with 1 out. After LJ Cox scores on the errant throw. And Burris steps off the mound there. Kind of an awkward motion there. As here's the 2-2. Just misses. Villarreal stays alive in the count 3-2. A good eye by the catcher. (3-2). And Villarreal chops that one on the ground right to the pitcher, Burris, who turns and throws to the first baseman for out number 2. That allows Burke to advance to third. So now it's going to be Zach Meniscus. Meniscus is your starting pitcher for Redland today. And Meniscus a swing and a miss on the first pitch. For Zach, he really loves English language arts. His favorite food is steak and brownies. 0-1, and Meniscus takes that. For a call, strike 2. If he could meet anybody, it'd be Mickey Mantle. His favorite professional athlete is Aaron Judge, as he's a fan of New York Yankees. And his superstition is, my left shoe should not be tied. As Meniscus, with maybe the untied left shoe, I can't really see from our vantage point, takes that one away for ball 1. The 1-2. And low and away for ball 2. His best advice is there will always be someone that runs faster, hits harder, or throws it farther, but there's never an excuse for someone to work harder than you. So here's the 2-2. And Meniscus fouls that straight back. Good luck to Claude Martinez at our RSN Pigskin Party at Sun 'em Up Lanes. At 5:30, you can view that on our Facebook and YouTube page. We'll have coaches' interviews and players as well. As there's a called strike 3. A good job by Mason Burris on the mound to limit the damage. But the Redland All-Stars take an early lead. It's 1-0. We'll head to the bottom half as Campbellsville will have their first at-bats. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
It'll be time for Campbellsville to have their first at-bats. Here as they're going to line up in the batting order. Leading things off will be Crew Tedder. Batting second will be Carter Oliver. Batting third will be Mason Burris. Batting fourth, Noah Whitley. Batting fifth, Jonah Bradstreet. Batting sixth, Tate Jones. Batting seventh, Graham Tuning. Batting eighth, Brantley Wilson, and batting ninth, Dane Gray. Here's how the Redland All-Stars will line up on the field. In left field will be Logan Trimmer. In center field will be Jackson Gurley. In right field will be Lil DeLong. At third base will be Asher Burke. At shortstop will be Grayson Talley. At second will be LJ Cox. And at first will be Albert Warburton Gary. And your catcher is Tanner Villarreal. And your pitcher will be Zach Meniscus on the mound for the Redland All-Stars. Of course, today's coverage is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point. Check them out on their website at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. And Station 21, if you're in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in for a bite. See one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. Station 21, American Grill, from burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. So Crew Tedder now. And he'll take that first pitch, call the strike, as Redland jumps to the early lead. As the 0-1 from Meniscus misses outside. Crew Tedder bats left but throws right as he takes a call strike. And enjoys chicken casserole. Some of his hobbies are baseball, gaming, and woodworking. He also plays basketball and loves the show. Dude, perfect. And Tedder backs away from the pitch near his feet. The count now turns 2-2. His favorite music is from Polo G. If he can beat anybody, it'd be Babe Ruth. But his favorite professional athlete is Ronald Acuna Jr., as his favorite pro team is the Braves. His best advice is 2 things you can always control is your attitude and effort. As Tedder ducks on that pitch, the count now turns full, nobody out. Carter Oliver on deck. 3-2. Tedder lines that up the middle. Second baseman right there to make the grab. The throw, not in time. A hustle single to lead off the inning for Crew Tedder. So Olivier now the batter. That was a tough play for the second baseman Cox. Had to make the run and the throw as it was softly hit. Olivier shows bunt, but it's a call strike from Meniscus. For Olivier, he loves pizza and fried chicken. He loves math and Legos. Bunt shown, laid down that first base line, but it rolls foul. Close one right there. He loves to play the piano. He loves to play soccer as well. If he can meet anybody, it'd be Jackie Robinson. He'd like to know how he overcame adversity and still kept his love for the game. His favorite professional athlete, Mookie Betts, and his favorite team is the LA Dodgers. 0-2. Olivier takes high, 4-1. His best advice is play hard, practice harder. His superstition is I used to not tie my left shoe, but the ump started making me. That's the second person in this game that we had a superstition about not tying their shoes. And then swing and a miss. A good response by Meniscus on the mound after the leadoff single for out number 1.
Coming to the plate, pitcher number 18, Mason Burris.
So Mason Burris now the lefty. He has the curls flowing through his helmet. And a swing and a miss by Burris on that first pitch. Burris, you can catch him enjoying some chicken tenders and mac and cheese. He enjoys hunting, dirt bikes, and riding four-wheelers. 0-1. Burris takes high and away, 4-1. He also plays football. His favorite TV show is Young Sheldon, where he also enjoys music from Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen. Those are 2 guys who have really taken over country music here in the last year. 1-1. Burris will foul that one straight back. His favorite pro athlete is Ellie De La Cruz, the young phenom who plays for the Cincinnati Reds, which is also Burris's favorite team. His best advice is to shake off an error or mistake and not let it affect me the next play. 1-2. And a swing and a miss on Burris. So back-to-back strikeouts for Meniscus on the mound for out number 2.
Coming to the plate, first baseman number 13, Noah Whitley.
So Noah Whitley now. Just up in the right-handed box. And Whitley fouls back that first pitch. One of Whitley's superstition, and I wish I would have paid attention to this one, but it's don't step on the foul line. His best advice is to be the hardest worker on the field. His favorite pro athlete, Ron Acuna, as he is an Atlanta Braves fan as well. And a call strike on the outside corner. His favorite historical person is Michael Jordan because he's the GOAT. I did not say that. Noah Whitley did, but I completely agree with him. Might be a little biased as I'm from the Northwest Indiana area. Here's the 0-2. Just misses outside the count now, 1-2. This is probably the second person out of a bunch of kids' bios I've read where they had a basketball player as their history person. We've seen a lot of baseball ones inserted there. So 1-2 on Whitley. Tedder stands at first. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 3. 3 Ks in the first. for Zach. Meniscus on the mound will go to the top half of the second as the Redland All-Stars lead 1-0. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the second inning. Thank you all for joining us and making us a part of your day. Redland All-Stars lead 1-0. Pivotal game here on hand, as technically the winner of this game will advance to the World Series bracket and be the second place team in their pool, but the team who loses this one will still play, but not in the Ironman bracket.
Leading off the second inning for Redland All-Stars, center fielder number 23, Jack Zengerly.
So Jack Zengurley now the batter. Burris still on the mound. Inside on Zengurley for ball one. On the other field, we have Eau Claire against West Boca. 1-0. Just misses for ball two. And once again on Zengurley to count now 3-0. For Zengurley. Enjoys spaghetti. Also does some baseball. Fishing and hunting. One of his hidden talents is cooking. He also is a wrestler. 3-0. That one lifted in foul territory near first base and out of the reach of Noah Whitley's glove. He loves U2. His favorite music is country. If he can meet anybody historically, it'd be Albert Einstein. He loves Brian Reynolds, as he's a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. His superstition is crack, shell, and egg. That's something interesting, I'll tell you. 3-1. Called strike. So from 3-0 to 3-2, Burris trying to record a leadoff out here. Three-two. That one on the ground. The second baseman can't get that. And it will roll in the center field for a leadoff single for Zengurley.
Coming to the plate, extra hitter number 22, Bowen Glass.
So Bowen Glass now. Shows bunt. Lays it down. It's going to be a fair ball right to the pitcher. Burris has to hesitate as nobody was covering first base, and he will be safe. To the speed of Bowen Glass, lands himself a bunt single. And Redland has something cooking. 2 runners on, nobody out. Logan Trimmer, the batter now. Player number 9, playing center field. Takes that outside for ball 1. One-0. And swing and a miss right there by Trimmer. The righty. And in town as he's double jointed in the thumbs. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Count now moves 1 and 2. He also does football and wrestling. His favorite music is Morgan Wallen. If he could meet anybody, he would like to know Abraham Lincoln. The 1-2. That one in the air and off the netting, foul. His favorite professional athlete is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And his favorite professional team is the Toronto Blue Jays. His superstition is dirty uniforms. That is the 1-2. That catches zone for a called strike 3. A nice job by Burris at that outside corner for out number 1. So that's going to be Albert Warburton Gary.
First baseman, number 24, Albert Warburton Gary.
Mound visit here, as it seems like head coach David Bradstreet and the entire infield crowd the mound. As you have 2 runners on and 1 out, a possible double play turnage here. And Burris is sent. It looks like to the dugout. Maybe a new pitcher on hand. And that's going to be the case. There's going to be a new pitcher for Campbellsville. So we're going to take a quick break and be right back and let you know who the new pitcher is for Campbellsville. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher of the game will be Tate Jones. So quick outing for Burris as a starter, but now Tate Jones will be your pitcher as you have Zengurley at second and Glass at first with 1 out. And Jones' first hitter will be Warburton Gary. Warburton Gary, a lefty. Favorite athletes are A.J. Brown and Reese Hoskins. First pitch, call the strike. His best advice is just be me, be Al. Well said, Warburton Gary. 0-1. Takes it outside for ball 1. So Noah Whitley, who was at first, will move to third, and Mason Burris, who was your pitcher, will move to first base. 1-1. Inside on Warburton. Gary has to dance his way out of that one. And as the ball gets past the catcher, both runners will advance. So 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Two one. Just misses away to count now, even at 2. 2 more games here on the major field after this one, as we have a lot of action on tap this week. And the 3-1 misses away. 4-4. So Jones walks the first batter he faces, and the bases will be loaded for Will DeLong. So a chance for the Redland All-Stars to really extend their lead. First pitch, and it hits DeLong. And that's going to help the Redland All-Stars score their second run. So the bases will remain loaded, and now it's LJ Cox, the batter.
Number 36, Lucas Cox Jr.
Jones takes a deep breath on the mound, infield in on all 4 positions. That's the first pitch to Cox is called a strike. Cox drew a walk in his first plate appearance, swings at that one, lifts it in shallow right. It drops for a base hit. That's going to score 1. Warburton Gary's on the move. He's going home, and he's in safely. The ball gets past the catcher, and now the runners will advance. Warburton Gary was on the move and made it in safely. 2 runs driven in right there by LJ Cox.
Now up number 11, Asher Burke.
Asher Burke now, who singled in the first. You have a runner at third in Will DeLong and a runner at second in LJ Cox. The first pitch to Burke taken low, 4-1. 4-0. Redland leads now. One-0, and right down left field, and it will drop for a base hit past the shortstop. Cox will hold up at third, but it will drive in DeLong. An RBI single for Burke. The bats are hot for the Redland All-Stars. Grayson Talley now, as Redland has jumped to a 5-0 lead. And Talley will take that one away. And now the runner in Burke will go to second safely, so 2 runners in scoring position. Talley takes that one on the outside corner. Call the strike. Count now moves 1-1, 12 pitches. So far for Tate Jones. 1-1. Talley slow roller right back to the pitcher Jones. Here comes a runner from third going home. The slide in time. An inning-ending double play for Campbellsville. By not before the Redland All-Stars score 4 here in the second. And now lead by 5. We'll go to the bottom half of the second as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supply Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
A great defensive play by Campbellsville limits the damage to only 4 runs, but still the damage has been done. The Redland All-Stars out of Lewisberry, Pennsylvania, lead by 5 as one of these teams will be heading to the World Series bracket. It all just comes down to who will win. So as you can see on the play right there, there was a bang-bang play at the plate, and he got him. And it was a good throw.
Number 3, Jonah Bradstreet.
Bradstreet, the batter, fouls off the first pitch. Meniscus on the mound for Redland. As that 0-1 misses, a count now 1-1, and there have been plenty of great baseball players who come from Pennsylvania, where this Redland team comes from. As here's the 1-1. Call to strike the count now moves 1-2. You have Chas McCormick on the Houston Astros, TJ Friedel on the Cincinnati Reds. You have Randy Dobnak, David Bender, the closer for the Pirates. Ian Happ, outfielder for the Chicago Cubs. 1-2. Bradstreet under that one, and it's going to trail out a playing foul. Some more guys. You got Tim Meza, Travis Jankowski, Christian Walker, first baseman for the Diamondbacks, Derek Law, Scott McGough, Ross Stripling, Matt Adams, Zach Lutz, Brandon Geyer, Neil Walker, the 1-2. Over the head of Bradstreet, 4-2. The 2-2. Bradstreet lines that in the right, and it drops for a hit. So leadoff single for Jonah Bradstreet. But, we go down this list for Pennsylvania MLB players. It's a very strong list. I mean, a lot of people here who have made great careers in professional baseball. And who knows, you might see some of these kids in those rinks at some day. Aha, swing and a miss right there. Tate Jones now the batter. He's your pitcher for Campbellsville right now. I just found a good one for Pennsylvania and MLB players. Here's the 0-1. That called strike. I can't believe I almost forgot this. There's a couple here. The great Ken Griffey Jr. out of the Donora, Pennsylvania. Mike Piazza, old catcher for the New York Mets from Norristown, Pennsylvania. 0-2. Swing and a miss. A nice pitch right there by Meniscus on the mound. Strikeout number 4.
Coming to the plate, number 7, Graham shooting.
Still going through this list. Kind of interesting to see all the great players from the great state of Pennsylvania. As that one is high on Graham Tuning. One-0. Graham Tuning takes low. Runner goes to second to throw in time. What a play! A bullseye of a throw from Tanner Villarreal. Guns down Bradstreet at second for out number 2. I mean, you could only put that throw in one position to get the runner out, and that's what Tanner Villarreal did. Here's the 2-0. And a call strike from Meniscus, and you have to believe some boost of confidence for him on the mound after that great play by his catcher. 2-1. A swing and a miss, and 1 strike away from throwing a scoreless second. Four strikeouts already for the right-hander on the mound. Can he make it number 5? Just misses, and the count will move full with 2 outs. Brantley Wilson on deck. 32 pitches so far for Meniscus. Called. Strike 3, number 5 on the day through 2 for Meniscus, and he throws himself another scoreless inning on the mound. Redland All-Stars lead 5-0 as we get to the top of third. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Just a reminder, you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, open 7 days a week. Check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. Of course, Station 21 from burgers and ribs to wings and fish that are open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. So 5-0, Tate Jones still on the mound as that first pitch is called a strike. The 0-1. Foul tip. The batter, number 7. Tanner Villarreal, the catcher who lined out in his last at-bat. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. A good start for Jones on the mound with the strikeout for out number 1.
Coming to the plate, number 21, Zach Meniscus.
Quickly, here's the first pitch, and Meniscus swings at the off-speed pitch and misses. A big thank you to our crew, Zach Zanelli, producing, and James Talos on the camera here today. It's been a busy day for the RSN crew. The 0-1. That's outside of count now, turns 0-2. We have our RSN Pigskin Party starting at 5:30 at Cinnamon Lanes in Griffith, Indiana. We'll talk to some of the region's best high school football teams. 0-2. And Meniscus takes outside, account now 1 and 2. We'll also have player interviews. I believe those will be recorded and posted at a later date or time. The 1-2. Meniscus on inside his hands. It's going to roll foul. And, of course, we have action here until our final game at 7 o'clock here on the major field. Meridian Select against the Crown Point White Bulldogs. The pivotal game in the pool play. The 1-2. That one lifted, foul, and out of play. Meniscus got under that one by a lot. Kind of a golf swing right there for the righty. One, two. And away for ball two. Two. Meniscus fouls that straight back near here on the press box. Here's the 2-2. Meniscus under that one, lifts it in left center, but it's caught. There was a collision by the left fielder and center fielder, but Brantley Wilson was there to make the grab. So the second out of the inning, interesting one, and good to see both of those players okay after they ran into each other. So now it'll be Jack Zengurley and a 1-0 count. Tate Jones, 25 pitches so far for the young man. 1-0. And Zengurley takes for a called strike. Zengurley singled in his last at-bat. Redland, for a 4-run second inning, has given him a 5-0 lead. As there's a call, strike two on the outside corner. Now 1-2. The 1-2 from Jones. Swing and a miss. A great job there by Jones on the mound to throw a scoreless third inning. And the first time Redland does not score in an inning as we go to the bottom of the third. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Zach Meniscus still on the mound for the Redland All-Stars. 5 strikeouts in 2 scoreless innings. So we did notable baseball players from Pennsylvania. We'll now go through Kentucky. It's a very good list. You have Will Smith. I believe it's the catcher from the Dodgers. There's multiple Will Smith throughout the league in the MLB. Walker Buehler, pitcher for the LA Dodgers. Phil Matten, relief pitcher. JT Riddle, as Meniscus' first pitch is lined in left, and it's down for a base hit and gets past the left fielder. Rounding first, going to second, slides in safely. A leadoff double right there. Dane Gray.
Now out number 17, Dane Gray.
Actually, that was Brantley Wilson on the double. Now Dane Gray, the batter. Swings and misses at that first pitch. End of all. Resides out of Louisville, Kentucky. You got Nate Jones, Tyler Clippard, Mark Reynolds as here's the 0-1. A called strike. Dan Ugla, Brandon Webb, Scott Downs, Trevor Miller, Chris Turner. The list goes on, and Jay Booner as well. As the 0-2 misses inside, a count now 1-2, but great representation for the states of Pennsylvania and Kentucky in the history of the MLB. Meniscus 1-2 to Gray, and inside, now the count 2-2. Throw back the second, but not in time. Two. Swing and a miss, a nice inside pitch. Strikeout number 6 on the mound. Out number 1 here in the third.
Coming to play, number 34, Crew Tedder.
So Crew Tedder now, he led off the first inning with a single. We'll take the first pitch high for ball 1. Now it's pitch number 44, Meniscus on the mound. As a 1-0 by Tedder on the ground to the second baseman. Cox throws it in time to Warburton Gary for out number 2. As that play advances Wilson the third. Carter Olivier, the batter, trying to score Campbellsville's first run here as it stands at third. And Olivier lifts that one to right. It's going to drop for a hit. A 2-out RBI single by Carter Olivier. And it's 5-1.
Now number 18, Mason Burris.
Mason Burris now, who struck out on his first at-bat, started the game as the pitcher, but moved to first base. As Burris swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on the bat of Burris. The count now 0-2. When this kid's trying to get out of inning with only 1 run across the plate. The 0-2. Burris on the ground to Cox at second. Looks to his first baseman and soft tosses it in time for out number 3, but a 2-out RBI single by Carter Olivier gives Campbellsville their first run. We'll go to the top half of the 4th as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here, a close game, 5-1, but a lot of baseball left to play. It's been back and forth. Both teams showing great effort out there. Bowen Glass will lead things off as he fouls back the first pitch. A big thank you for everybody tuning into today's game. Wherever you are cheering or rooting from, we'd love to know where and who for. 0-1. Called strike 2 on Glass. Bowen Glass 1 for 1. A single in his lone at bat. As Glass takes a call, strike 3. Tate Jones on the mound still. Gets the first out of the inning. Logan Trimmer now, who struck out looking in his previous at-bat. Swings at the first pitch and right at the third baseman, Noah Whitley, for out number 2. There's nothing better as a pitcher than you get those one pitch, one outs. So Albert Warburton Gary now, who drew a walk, takes the first pitch, lone inside for ball 1. Gary down the first base line and foul. So he'll grab his bat. Count now 1-1. Tate Jones, 34 pitches so far. Came in for relief for Mason Burress. Warburton Gary lines at the right field on the ground. It will drop for a hit. A nice try right there by Graham Tuning in right field. Just drops in front of him. And a 2-out single for Warburton Gary. Will DeLong now. Fouls off that first pitch. Both teams trying to advance to the World Series bracket. As DeLong will take that high for ball 1. Basically, it's one of those situations where you win, you're in. As both of these teams come in 1-1. And DeLong fouls it off. The loser of this team, or game I should say, their season technically won't be over. They'll be playing in the Ironman bracket. And those will feature all the 2 teams that finished 3rd and 4th. And DeLong fouls off the off-speed pitch. The World Series bracket will consist of teams who finished 1st and 2nd in their respective pools. We already have a couple of teams who've clinched their spot.
39 is correct.
And just wanting to know what the pitch count is. It's at 39 pitches on this 1-2 count. So pitch number 40 coming from Tate Jones on Will DeLong. That one misses, low and away. Gets past the catcher, Warburton Gary, who will advance to second safely. And now time called, and this could be the end of the day for Tate Jones. We'll see what manager David Bradstreet does here. He grabs the ball from the pitcher, and there will be a new one for Campbellsville. So Tate Jones' day is done on the mound, as we'll have a new pitcher. We're going to have to do a quick break and let you know who that new pitcher is as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher on the mound for Campbellsville. It's going to be number 50, Carter Olivier. Will DeLong still the batter. 2-2 count. And that one misses away for ball 3. Warburton Gary stands at second after his single. The 3-2. And DeLong fouls that one off. So we'll keep things here at full. LJ Cox stands on deck for the Redland All-Stars. The 3-2. And DeLong chops that one up. It's going to be a tough play to bare hand. The hard throw. It's not in time. And Warburton Gary slides in the third. Runners now on the corner. What a great effort right there by the third baseman, Noah Whitley. Almost was able to complete the bare hand and throw play. So 2 runners on the corner. LJ Cox, who already has 2 RBIs and a single today. And now it looks like we're having a conversation possibly with head coach of the Redland All-Stars, Kenny Glass, and I believe we're going to get pinch runner as well.
Entering the game for Redland, hit running number 1, Bryce Dunchoke.
So Bryce Dunchoke will be your pinch runner for DeLong. As Cox takes that high for ball 1. And Dunchoke will go to second. Kind of hesitated in the middle of the bags, maybe trying to warrant a throw so Warburton Carey could go home, but Campbellsville didn't budge. Now runners in scoring position to count 1-0 on LJ Cox, 1 for 1. And Cox will take that for a called strike. Here's the 1-1. That one, foul on the third base side. So Olivier gets ahead of the count, 1-2. Chance here to leave. Runner stranded at third and second. One, two. That one misses away for ball two. Two. Cox stays alive, fouls that high pitch off. Wearing number 36 and playing second base, LJ Cox. Here's the 2-2. High on Cox, the count goes full. Asher Burke stands on deck. You do have a bag open here at first, but that would load the bases. 3-2. Cox will take that low for ball four. Gets past the catcher, Warburton. Gary on the play to slide. Got there in time. Redland now leads 6-1. Dunchak advances to third. LJ Cox draws the walk and runners on the corner. So Asher Burke now. Some defensive signs from the catcher of Campbellsville Gray. That one low. A good stop by the catcher Gray. A throw to second. Not in time. So Cox slides in safely. Runners on third and second now. One-0. Takes that one away. The catcher can't handle it, but quickly gets the ball back to his pitcher, Olivier. The 2-0. Away on Burke, so 3-0 is the count now. Grayson Talley on deck. But Asher Burke on the day, 2 for 2 with an RBI. 3-0. And Burke takes that called strike. Kind of clipped the inside corner there. So Olivier takes a deep breath on the mound. Here comes the 3-1. Inside on Burke, 4-4. So that will load the bases for Grayson Talley. And a big spot here in the lineup as the Redland All-Stars can extend their lead. Already up by 5, but with the bases loaded, one swing of the bat can do some real damage. That's Talley on that first swing to right field. And it's not caught. Off of the glove of the right fielder. Runs will score here for Redland. The throw to second, not in time. There was some confusion as to right fielder. Graham Tuning thought he had the catch. The official near second base said it hit the ground. So now it is 8-1. Tanner Villarreal will take the first pitch for a called strike. The 0-1. Misses high for ball one. The 1-1. Call the strike on Villarreal. The 1-2. Away on Villarreal. A good stop by Gray behind the plate. Villarreal on the 2-2 drives that deep left field, but it will trail foul. I thought it was foul. It's probably one of the longest balls we've seen hit here this week. Time called by Villarreal. Oh for 2 on today, Villarreal is. He lined out and struck out. The 2-2. That one gets away from the catcher. Runners halt at their positions. Yeah, Tanner, you had, my apologies, you had Grayson Talley at second. All the way, halfway to third. Quickly made it back. 3-2. And Villarreal takes high. 4-4. So the bases loaded once more. And this time it'll be Zach Meniscus. Time called. I don't know if we'll have a pitching change here. So manager David Bradstreet has a conversation with this team. Trying to figure out what to do here. You got the bases loaded, Zach Meniscus. A strong hitter at the plate. As that first pitch is a ball. Meniscus looking for his first hit. He's been stellar on the mound so far. Only giving up 1 run in 3 innings. Time called. Readjusts himself, takes a deep breath, and steps back into the box. Olivier, still your pitcher. Here is pitch number 25 for the right-hander. And Meniscus inside his hands pops that one up right to the pitcher, Olivier, for out number 3. So he'll leave the bases loaded, but not before the Redland All-Stars score 3 runs and now lead 8-1. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Time to get set here in the bottom of the fourth. The Redland All-Stars lead 8-1. They've taken the lead early and have kept their foot on the gas pedal. Jack Thiel here with the play-by-play. James Chalos on the camera and Zach Sinelli on our production work. Doing a great job to both of them.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for Campbellsville, number 13, Noah Whitley.
So Noah Whitley will lead things off for Campbellsville. Takes a called strike. Bowen Glass moves to first place for the Redland All-Stars. And another called strike right there. Bryce Dunchak checks in at right field. He came in as a pinch runner for Will DeLong. The count 0-2 on Whitley, who's 0 for 1. Meniscus remains on the mound. 47 pitches so far. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7 on the day. Jonah Bradstreet now singled in his last at-bat. And takes the first pitch away for ball 1. There's been one of those days for Meniscus on the mound where everything is working for you. And your stuff is just at its best. 1-0. That one right to the second baseman. Cox takes his time, makes the throw in time for out number 2.
Now number 8, Tate Jones.
So Tate Jones now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Campbellsville trying to find any type of momentum here. As we're nearing the end of this game. And Jones takes the first pitch low for ball 1. That 1-0 misses inside. 2-0 now. Campbellsville able to have a couple of hits this game, but only one run to show for it. 2-0. Jones will lift that out of play and foul. Campbellsville's lone run came off the bat of Carter Olivier with an RBI single back in the third inning. And then Redland responded with 3 runs of their own. 2-1. Jones fouls that one off, so a good job by Meniscus. He was down 2-0, and he throws 2 straight foul balls to make the count 2-2. Looking for a strikeout. Number 8 on the mound. Gets his sign, the 1-2, or the 2-2. Fouled away once more. So Tate Jones, 3 foul balls in a row for number 8. Two-two. Called. Strike 3. number 8 on the day for Meniscus, and throws a scoreless 4th inning. Let's roll to the top of the 5th. It's 8-1 to Redland All-Stars as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Now on the mound for Campbellsville, number 7, Graham Shooning.
A new pitcher on the mound for the Campbellsville All-Star. That's going to be number 7, Graham Shooning. A couple more defensive substitutions. We're going to let you know what they are, but of course, don't forget that you're watching RSN Game Day covered the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. They're open 7 days a week, and check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point, and as well as Station 21 if you're in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series. Stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. So Graham Tuning is your new pitcher. Mason Barres remains at first. Crew Tedder remains at second. At shortstop, your shortstop is going to be Carter Olivier now. Your third baseman will be Tate Jones. In left field, still Brantley Wilson in center field. Jonah Bradstreet. And then in right field, it will be Dane Gray. And Noah Whitley is your new catcher. So Bowen Glass, the hitter, 1 for 2 on the day, the 0-2. Misses away for ball 1. So that's the end of the day for Tate Jones on the mound. He ran into some trouble. But did a good job of escaping some damage to only make this a 7-run game. 1-2. As Glass will take that outside. Actually, it's going to be Jackson Gurley batting. My apologies. So Zingurley at the plate. Singled and struck out. Two. And Zingurley ducks on the high pitch, counting out full, nobody out. Logan Trimmer. Actually, Bowen Glass stands on deck. And that's ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Zingurley, and now Bowen Glass, the hitter. Glass 1 for 2 on the day, singled in his first at-bat, struck out looking in the next. Glass a swing and a miss on the first pitch, a large lead right there. Zingurley at first. It's always interesting how runners cannot lead off or steal until the ball crosses home plate. 0-1. Glass shows bunt and lays it not perfectly Slow roll, the catcher picks it up. The throw in time for out number 1. A great play right there by Noah Whitley. His first inning behind the plate. Gurley stands at second with 1 out. So Logan Trimmer now. Trimmer 0 for 2. Swings at the first pitch. A slow roller to the shortstop on the run. The throw in time. Runner goes to third. The throw is right there for the tag, and he got him. An inning-ending double play by Campbellsville. Gets Trimmer at first. Gets Zengurley at third. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. The Redland All-Stars still lead 8-1 as you watch the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
A great play by the Campbellsville defense gets them out of the inning. And don't forget, after today's game, we'll name our Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, our proud Union home play of the game, and our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. As that first pitch, low and away. Meniscus still on the mound. Seven strikeouts so far. As that 1-0 is lifted into center field, there's a man there. And it's Jackson Gurley on the grab for out number 1.
Coming to the plate, number 36, Brantley Wilson.
So Brantley Wilson now, who doubled in his last at-bat off of meniscus. That one called a strike. 59 pitches so far. 75 is the limit. So we'll see how long he stays out. The 0-1. High and away. The count now 1-1. As we're getting near the end of this one, some of the teams in the next game coming over here and catching this one as that one's inside. A count now 2-1. Tell you what, a lot of players on the Redland All-Stars have a case for our Crowd Companies. Whether in superhero of the game, Wilson fouls that one up. Actually, it's going to be in fair territory and caught by Asher Burke for out number 2.
Now number 17, Dane Gray.
Dane Gray now. Struck out in his last at-bat, but here in the bottom of the 5th. Looking to keep the inning alive. Her Campbellsville, who's down by 7. And now on outside for ball 1. So the manager for the Redland All-Stars, Kenny Glass, just checking in if the pitch count on scoreboard is the official pitch count, and that is 63 pitches so far. If he hits 65, he'll be required 2 days of rest. The 1-0 shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's a called strike. Gets his sign, the 1-1. And that one low and inside, 4-2. The count moves 2-1. Time called now. And a big round of applause right now for Zach Meniscus on the mound, because that's going to be the end of the day for him. So pitch 65, just in the 1 day required rest mark. It's 66 through 75 for 2 days of rest. So Zach Meniscus, he'll have to rest only 1 day on the mound, and what a start by him. We'll go to a quick break, and when we're right back, we'll tell you who the new pitcher is for the Redland All-Stars. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher in the game, so it's going to be Asher Burke on the mound, and Zach Meniscus will head over to third base. Thane Gray, your batter still. It's a 2-2 count with 2 outs, and fouls it away and stays alive. But a great start for Zach Meniscus. 7 strikeouts on the day through 4 2/3. 1 run allowed. Just a great start. The 2-2. Low and away, now the count full. Crew Tedder on deck. The 3-2. All the way. A good battle at the plate by Dean Gray. Two more games to go here on the major field. After conclusion of this one, the 3-2 swing, actually a foul tip. So Gray stays just alive there, able to get a little bit of it. So plate umpire gives the catcher some time and gives Burke a new baseball. 3-2. Called. Strike 3. And Asher Burke comes in and strikes out a batter to end the 5th inning as we head to the top of the 6th. Redland, they still lead as we go to break. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at forajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Sixth inning we are, the final inning here for this contest. 8-1, the Redland All-Stars lead. And the winner of this game should see themselves in the World Series bracket. The Redland All-Stars have done a good job doing everything you need to do for a win. Defense, hitting, and pitching. Albert Warburton Gary now drew a walk and hit a single, and a foul tip in the mitt of the catcher for strike one. Graham Tuning, still your pitcher on the mound, came in for relief last inning. The 0-1, Warburton Gary fouls that to the left side. His count now turns 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Warburton Gary stays alive. A nice catch right there made by the third base coach. And Warburton Gary takes the 0-2 pitch outside for ball one. Gary on the ground to the first baseman. Nice diving grab. The hustle to first in time. For out number one, a nice play by Mason Burris. So Bryce Dunchuk now. Bunt shown. It's laid down. The third baseman bare hands it. The throw. Not in time. Dunchuk with the great bunt. It was a great effort by the third baseman, Tate Jones, in the stretch of Mason Burris. But the speed of Dunchuk helps him out. And the call-out strike in L.J. Cox. L.J. Cox, a single, 2 walks drawn and 2 RBIs. The 0-1. That one gets away from the catcher. Dunchuk runs the second and is safe. The 1-1. Cox shows bunt, lays it down the third base line. It's going to be a fair ball. And Tate Jones has some trouble handling that one. And L.J. Cox will reach first base safely. Also advances Dunchuk to third. So Asher Burke now 2 for 2 with an RBI. Trying to extend Redland's lead. Time called, and catcher Whitley given some defensive signs. And now time called. It looks like Dunchuk tying his shoes. Just a reminder, this week's coverage is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point alongside Station 21 American Grill. Burke takes the first pitch. The ball gets past the catcher. Here comes Dunchuk from third and crosses home safely. And L.J. Cox will go to second. Now 9-1 lead for the Redland All-Stars. The 1-0. Bunt shown. The bunt is laid down, popped up a little bit, but it's going to bounce foul. Here's the 1-0. Burke, slow roller to the shortstop. It's going to be a tough play to throw. In time, a nice play by Carter Olivier. They get the second out of the inning. L.J. Cox advances a third on the throw. So Grayson Talley now. Talley on that first pitch over to first baseman's head and down for a base hit. So a 2-out RBI single by number 12, and it is now 10-1. Tanner Villarreal now. Grounded out, struck out, and drew a walk. As it's 10-1. A swing and a miss right there. And as that pitch gets past the catcher, Burke will advance to second. Or I should say Talley advances to second. Oh, 1. Popped up in the left field. And there to make the grab is Brantley Wilson for out number 3, but not before 2 runs come across the plate for the Redland All-Stars. And Campbellsville is 3 outs away from this game ending. We'll head to the bottom half of the 6th inning as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
The Redland All-Stars 3 outs away from winning this one. Asher Burke will be the pitcher and try and close this one out. Stay tuned. After the game, we'll name our Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, our Proud Union Home Play of the Game, and our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. And that will all happen at the conclusion here. As there's a first pitch swing and a miss. The 0-1 from Burke. Bounces in front of home plate for ball one. Crew Tedder to batter. 1 for 2 on a day. Singled in his first at bat. Grounded out in his previous one. The 1-1. Tedder. Down in the count now, 1-2. A 1-2 from Burke. Inside on Tedder, so the count now even at 2. At the end of today's game, we'll have our 4:45 scheduled game as that misses away to count 3-2. South Lexington Red and West Raleigh Blue will play here at 4:45, and at 7 o'clock it'll be Crown Point Bulldogs White and Meridian Select. And that 3-2 hits the foot of Tedder, and he becomes a leadoff runner. So Carter Olivier now responsible for the lone run Campbellsville has. And that one inside for ball one. The 1-0. That one's low and off the catcher. Tedder on the move at second. He's in there in time. Another hard throw from Villarreal behind the plate. Line right to the first baseman and caught for the first out. So Olivier goes down. It'll be Mason Burris now. He was the starting pitcher in today's game for Campbellsville. Burris drives that one to right field, and it's off the wall. A one-hopper. Tedder is going to go home on that one. And Mason Burris shows the power of one-hopper off the wall for an RBI double. That is definitely, from the games I've been able to see, the longest and hardest hit ball at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. So Noah Whitley, the batter. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch to him will be a ball. So Campbellsville now trails by 8. 2 outs to go. As that 1-0 is a called strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch by Whitley. So the count goes 1-2 now. "19 pitches so far for Burke. And a call, strike 3. So Redland 1 out away from securing a win. Jonah Bradstreet actually looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. So with 2 outs to go, a pinch hitter coming in for Campbellsville. It'll be Bastion Butler. He was a starter for their second game. As Butler takes the first pitch. Seems to be Burke's game on the mound. No intentions of taking him out here. The 1-0. over the head, but a good job by Villarreal to catch that one. The count now 2-0. Redland, they scored 1 run in the first inning, 4 runs in the second inning, 3 runs in the fourth, and 2 in the sixth. 2-0. Called strike. It's been a solid game from the Redland side of things. They've done everything right, everything you need to do to win a ball game. 2-1. Now one lined in the center field and caught. Jackson Gurley there on the play. And that's going to do it here. The Redland All-Stars win 10-2 and improve to 2-1 in pool play. And have some high momentum going into bracket play starting tomorrow. So as both teams line up and shake hands, we're going to take a quick break and be right back and name our RSN Awards. That's what you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and
Babe Ruth League, late President and CEO Ron Tellison. His commitment to our nation's youth was unsurpassed.
Our RSN Awards. Let's start with the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. So our Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game will go to the starting pitcher for the Redland All-Stars, Zach Meniscus. 7 strikeouts on the day. He only gave up 1 hit and really kept Campbellsville quiet on the offensive side of things. So once again, your Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game will go to Zach Meniscus. Now time for your Proud Union Home Plate game. This is presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, where you can build your own future. Learn more at IKORCC.com. We're going to go all the way back to the second inning. It was the stellar throw from Tanner Villarreal on the Redland All-Stars behind the plate to gun down the runner at second. It's as bullseye as a throw you can get. That's the only way you got the runner out there on that play was a throw Tanner Villarreal made behind the plate. It was a bullet and right on point to get that runner out. So now time for your final award, which is the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. You can earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about the apprenticeship program and more at local374.com. This one will go to Brantley, or I should say, my apologies, Mason Burris. Burris had that RBI double. That was a one-hopper off the wall and pitched in today's game and did the best he could. He did a good job at limiting the damage while he could. And he is going to be your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Once again, Mason Burris is your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. A big thank you to our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator, Claude Martinez, our man on the camera, James Chalis, and, of course, man on the computer laptop here today, Zach Zanelli. Of course, a big thank you to our World Series Tournament Director, Adam Whitehouse, our coaches, our families, and our viewers, and Pet Supplies Plus and Station 21. We'll be back pretty soon here as we're going to get set for our second to last game, Game 4 here on the Major Field, as you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.